speed, 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 real speed, ramming speed, raw, naked speed.
Guys, in this video we've got this 1/14 scale buggy to check out. I think it's pretty much the same as the WLToys 14th scale. It's brushed. It says it does 60 kilometers an hour. The one I've got is that one in red. I've had a quick look, and I don't know if this is going to be a better buy than the WLToys, but let's get it out of the box, have a look, and take it for a run. So the price of this, it's more expensive than the 14th scale brushed WLToys, and it's only a little bit cheaper, I think, than the new brushless WLToys. So that straight away puts it on the back foot. But let's get it out. So in the box you get a screwdriver, wheel hex, lots of spare body pins there. Considering this only has 2, that's a lot of spare ones. Instructions, did I? Right, I may have lost the instructions, or it might not come with any. You get a battery charger. It comes with an 1800 milliamp hour 2S LiPo, so 2-cell LiPo. That is actually a little bit more than the WLToys. The WLToys comes with a 1500 milliamp hour, so a bit more runtime, although the big old brush motor in these does zap the power from these batteries pretty quickly. And then you get this transmitter, which actually looks really cool, but it feels a little bit cheap. But for me, the WLToys transmitter fits really nicely in the hand, and I can drive it like this. This one, not so much. But anyway, you get your throttle trim, steering rate, steering trim. Not much movement on that. It is fully proportional, but not much movement on that at all. I am going to compare it to the WLToys in this video because it's pretty much a clone of it. So let's check the difference. That one's stopped now. Yeah, so there's a little bit more. So there's a little bit more range on the WLToys, and it's the same with the throttle as well. Anyway, this is the buggy, and at the moment there is no oil in them shocks. Doesn't mean that they won't take oil. It does look like they can take some oil, so I will take one off and give it a go, make sure it doesn't leak. If you can't get oil in them shocks, I don't even know whether there's a point in me reviewing this. But anyway, it does look very nice. Very nice looking thing. You can get a couple of different designs. One looks a little bit like the Armour Typhon actually. This one's a nice colour, that's why I chose it. I like the red, white and grey on it. Body look familiar, that's why, because it's exactly the same as the WLToys. Underneath we've got a big 550 motor, a 2-in-1 ESC and receiver, little mini servo in there. It is a 5-wire servo. Little connector in there that you can put some LEDs if you want. Comes with a Dean's connector, small battery tray there, but with these there is holes in the chassis there. So you can extend your battery tray, make it a little bit bigger. A nice big wing. Metal chassis, exactly the same as the WLToys. Although, I do prefer the colour of that. It looks nice, that like graphite grey, doesn't it? Same arms. It's got metal drive shafts or CVDs in there up front, and they are slightly different. I have looked at them side by side. As you can see it going into the diff cup there, it's got a little step down to the drive shaft, whereas the WLToys ones haven't. So they are slightly different, whether that's a good thing or not, because the WLToys ones do have a habit of bending. So same on the rear there. The diffs are metal on these things. The other downside, hasn't got adjustable toe or camber on the front or on the rear. Again, compared to WLToys, you can see that you got adjustable camber and toe there, and then adjustable camber on the rear. So not ideal, but on this one it does look like it's pretty well set up. Sometimes the WLToys ones, because they are adjustable, they come a bit funny from the factory. But anyway, let's get a shock off and let's see if we can get oil in there. Guess what? They're not oil shocks, they've just got a normal screw in there. No bladder or diaphragm on the top. And I don't even need to take that off to see that there'll be no O-rings in there. What a massive load of shit. So in summary, no oil shock. In fact, not just no oil shocks, the front ones don't even work very well. The links aren't adjustable. It's a real shame. They've gone to all this trouble to make it look nice, and they've obviously got different drive shafts in there, which may be better, maybe not. It's got a nice metal chassis on it. It just looks good. They've gone to all that trouble and they've completely messed it up by not sorting out these shocks. But I don't want to leave you guys without any action in the video, so we are going to go and see how fast it is, and then we are going to give it a bash about. But don't buy this one. Buy the new brushless WLToys, which is only a little bit more expensive than this, or buy the brushed WLToys, which is cheaper than this, and it's better. Right, let's go and see if this will do 60 kilometers an hour. It won't. So, 60 kilometers an hour. Wow, this thing is all over the place. This is twitchy. This steering is rubbish. Like I mentioned, there's not enough range on the steering, and it just, yeah. Here we go, flat out that. Oh, that is difficult to turn. Let's do another one just to double check. 44 kilometers an hour, which is 27 mile an hour, so it's slower than a stock brushed WLToys as well, which will do 30 out the box. So there you go. Disappointed is a good word. The steering's weird. One way it seems all right. The other way it seems to go full right. Oh. It goes straight though when you do actually get it going. So it's hard for me to be enthusiastic about this one. I mean, it looks good, but that's about it. It is quite hard to control that steering. It's hard to keep it going in the direction you want it to go. Certainly got a bit of punch about it, but it's a shame it's expensive and doesn't have oil shocks. If I made it a bit more of a competitor to the 144001 from WLToys, I probably would be a little bit more enthusiastic about it. Anyway, let's see if we can make it look good with a montage. Let's polish this turd. Cheers for watching.